Princess Catherine unexpectedly became the focal point of a rare royal moment, receiving a formal curtsy before Prince William. What could have prompted such a subtle shift in long-established protocol? Was it simply a fleeting detail, or a quiet signal of a deeper change in the Princess of Wales's role and standing? Princess Catherine found herself at the center of a quietly powerful royal moment, one that no one expected, yet everyone is now talking about. As she stepped out at Canterbury Cathedral alongside Prince William, something subtle but striking happened. A curtsy was offered to her first, not to the future king, but to the Princess of Wales. The appearance took place on March 25 at Canterbury Cathedral, one of the most historic religious sites in England. It was already a historic day, but it was this brief interaction, just seconds long, that ended up capturing the most attention. As the royal couple arrived, they were greeted by Lady Colgrane, who followed traditional protocol by offering a respectful curtsy. Princess Catherine stepped out of the vehicle first, positioned closer, so naturally, she was greeted first. The curtsy was directed to her. Prince William followed just moments later, walking around the car before receiving his own greeting. Royal protocol has always allowed for flexibility, especially in informal or transitional moments like arrivals. But what makes this moment resonate is how it reflects something deeper, how tradition and reality are constantly balancing within the modern royal family. Because here's the thing. Royal customs aren't as rigid as people often assume. Official guidance has long stated that gestures like bows or curtsies are not strictly mandatory. They're optional, symbolic, and often adapted depending on the situation. And what we saw here was a perfect example of that flexibility playing out in real time. Seeing Princess Catherine receive that first curtsy, however practical the reason, created a visual moment that subtly shifted the usual hierarchy people expect to see. And interestingly, this isn't the first time the Prince and Princess of Wales have shown a more relaxed, natural dynamic in public. Over the years, their appearances have increasingly felt less choreographed and more reflective of genuine partnership. Then, of course, there was what Princess Catherine chose to wear, because with her, fashion is never just fashion. It's storytelling. She appeared in a beautifully tailored gray cashmere coat by Susanna London, structured with clean lines and understated elegance. But the real detail, the one that royal watchers immediately picked up on, was the pattern. The Prince of Wales check. Now this isn't just any pattern. It's historically tied to the title currently held by Prince William. So in a way, her outfit became a visual tribute, quietly reinforcing his role, even as she stood beside him in the spotlight. And it didn't stop there. Her accessories added another emotional layer. She wore pearl cluster earrings that she had previously worn at Prince Louis's christening. A small detail, easy to miss but deeply personal. It's these choices that have come to define her style, what many now call symbolic dressing. Through clothing and accessories, Princess Catherine communicates continuity, memory, and connection, without ever needing to say a word. The Prince of Wales check has been worn before, most notably by Diana, Princess of Wales. And whether intentional or not, moments like this create a quiet bridge between past and present. Many royal watchers saw the moment not as a breach of protocol, but as something refreshingly authentic. A reminder that behind the titles and traditions are real people navigating real situations. It wasn't staged. It wasn't symbolic in the traditional sense. But it still carried meaning, because it showed how naturally Princess Catherine steps into her role. One where respect for tradition still exists, but isn't forced at the expense of authenticity. And Princess Catherine, in particular, seems to embody that balance effortlessly. As the service at Canterbury Cathedral came to a close, attention returned to the historic milestone of Dame Sarah Mullally's installation. And maybe that's why people can't stop talking about it. Not because it broke tradition, but because it quietly redefined it. So now I'm curious, what do you think? Was this simply a matter of timing and positioning? Or does it reflect something deeper about Princess Catherine's growing role within the royal family? And if you enjoy these deep dives into royal moments that everyone else overlooks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned because trust me, there's always more beneath the surface.